This is game number 4 of our sealed run. The current score is 3-0, guys. Honestly, we have had a pretty good run, but this starting hand is not the best. This is okay. We're playing against the Heal Catch Power. What? Let me start by playing the Seeing Stone first. And okay, Balthazar is quite good. I want to draw it. I want to play that on the next turn. Okay, we're definitely playing that now. Honestly, I can trade here, obviously. And then I can use the extra mana to play Druid of the Cycle, guys. That's a decent creature for me to play. Let me remove the Viking or Maiden from my opponent's Void. And then I'm just going to end my turn. My opponent is obviously going to make the trade. We can trade into most of the stuff that my opponent is going to play. Oh no! That's good. We can still trade into that, however. Let me play the Overgrown Dino actually here. That's quite good. We have utilized the mana on every single turn. So we are ahead. Okay, Tavern Brawler for my opponent. We hope that this is not going to miss now. Let's see. Okay, that is good. Then I can honestly play the Injured Sprout. Guys, I can also just use my God Power. Beyond the Grave. This is also good. Let me draw another card. But I'm going to do that on the next turn, probably. Let me play you two. Let's get rid of that for my opponent's Void. Okay, this really needs to go now. Oh, what? Directly? That's a small mistake. Can we get rid of that immediately? Okay, this really needs not to miss, basically. Let me try to attack here. Okay, that works. Oh no, it doesn't work. No, come on. I messed it up. Crap. Okay, we can still make a decent trade here, guys, but I really wanted to get rid of that creature. I made a small mistake, and we're paying the price now. Let's trade this Acolyte, and then I can just attack my opponent directly and end my turn. Now we really don't want to see a good removal since this is alive on the board. Otherwise, I am going to cry so much. That is quite strong for my opponent. But wait, 2 more mana. Please do play another creature. Don't be weird. Do not be weird. That is being weird. But honestly, this has black backline too, so we don't care about it. Okay. I am obviously trading here with you. Then we really need you not to miss, please. Thank goodness. Okay, now I can trade these two. Then I am going to give +1 health onto you. Let's get rid of that. And then, guys, in all honesty, I can just use my God Power. Let's get that. Giving protected to one of my creatures is going to be good. Let's summon another Injured Sprout. And then I think I'm just going to play you as well. Just so that I recycle this and draw another card. The Erratic Portal is going to be good. Honestly, this game is looking great for us. We have the board to ourselves. My opponent can play Rapture Dance now and I'm going to be a little sad. But if they don't, we're in a great position. Oh, that is hidden. I can trade this creature now, obviously. And then I can attack this. Let's attack here with you as well. Actually, that's not that strong. That's not a big threat, so I'm just going to play this and end my turn, guys. Again, we're just afraid of Rapture Dance, but my opponent only has 3 cards, so they probably top-decked it now if they play it. Imperious Might, that's okay. That's a good removal goal. The Silk Spite is amazing here. Let's trade that. I am also going to play Erratic Portal. Arandion. Guys, basically we're just going to follow the same... We're getting Arandion again, so we're just going to follow the same mentality, the same plan that we had on the previous game. I am going to get Arandion, and that is going to be our win condition. Okay, now that is a lot of Deadly Spiders. Basically, my opponent cannot play any creature unless they find a strong removal. Yeah, okay, we don't find that at all. Okay, let me try to attack here with you. That's going to work. Then let me try to attack here with you. That's going to miss. That's going to hit. Guys, honestly, it's looking great. I'm just going to play this now and give it protected as well. We have a very, very good board. That's another Dolvas, but honestly, guys, I think we're winning this game. Let me try to attack here. Then I can use my God Power. Let's play that. Honestly, I don't ever think that there is a world where we lose this game. We're playing with nice and slow. Oh, what? Why didn't I attack? Oh, I forgot to attack. What am I doing? We could have gone on this turn, but we're going to delay that. Oh, wait, maybe not. Guys, I think that we can still win on this turn. Oh, Assassin Chain. Okay, that is a lot of stuff on the board for my opponent now. Let me try to attack here. That's going to work. Deal 5 more damage to my opponent. How much do we have? Actually, if this doesn't miss, we can win the game now. This is going to miss, sadly. Let me just attack my opponent directly now, since I made a mistake. Let me just play Canopy Barrage as well. I can use my God Power. Let's give order to that creature, just so that it cannot break the protected. And honestly, guys, it's game over. I forgot to attack with this on the previous turn, but that's still okay. That is not going to be enough. Nope. We're still winning the game. GG. Wait. Was that 8 mana? Wait, my opponent is going to summon a dragon now.
The bigger they are.
Wow. Actually, wow. Okay, we almost gave my opponent a chance, but let's just win this game and move on to the next one. The current score is 4-0 actually. Wow, what a great run. This is game number 5 of our sealed run. Honestly, guys, we're doing pretty okay. The score is now 4-0. This starting hand is kind of okay.
My turn already.
Let me just start by playing the Sealed Assassin and I'm going to end my turn. On the next turn I can follow up with Appeal to Mercy. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do now. Let's continue to put pressure on the board. Honestly, both of those are quite okay. The only problem that we have is that all of my creatures are at 1 health. Let's see what my opponent is going to do now, but we can also just play Dahlia by using the extra mana. 4 mana, what are they going to play? Unannounced. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, it's game over, basically. It's game over. What the heck? How perfect was that? I mean, couldn't we get a creature that had 2 health? Anyway, let's not get tilted. This can happen. Let me play Dahlia now. Dahlia can trade into this. And this is why I'm playing her now on an empty board. It's a strong creature for my opponent. I can play the Heroic Brawler, and then I'm probably ending my turn. That's going to make Dahlia a little stronger. Okay, that's a strong frontline creature actually, which we cannot get rid of yet. And our total health is starting to hurt a little bit. So let me think how we want to play this now. I can play the Ballista immediately. Actually, let me start with Erratic Portal. These are not that good. Actually, those are very bad. We got very unlucky with the Erratic Portal this turn. I can play this maybe. Actually, I can play that now. What am I talking about? I can play this. Then I can play Basilio or Seeing Stone. I guess I'm going to go with Seeing Stone. Oh, Silk Spite is very good. I'm going to get here. Then we can trade this. And guys, honestly, I'm going to attack this one as well. And I'm going to end my turn.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Basically, if my opponent doesn't find a strong spell, we get their way out of this situation. We're in a good spot. Okay, that's a Jungle Princess who is going to go. Okay, those two are going to have hidden now though, right? Okay, that's deadly. Guys, we're in a difficult situation because now as soon as this goes down, those creatures are going to get deadly. And yet my opponent is going to make the trade. Oh my god, that was a great turn for my opponent. On the good side of things, we can trade this quite easily. Where is Rapture Dance when you need it? We're 1 mana off. So I'm probably playing the Ballista now. I am going to play you as well. And I guess I kind of have to attack this one, right? Yeah, let's deal 4 more damage to my opponent now. But guys, my opponent managed to get the board back. Actually, that is creature number 1 going down. Earth's Fury, wow, that is also quite good. But it means that I can just play my God Power this turn to draw another card. Oh, this is good as well. Let me play that immediately. Okay, we really want my opponent to play some creatures now. If that's going to be the case, Rapture Dance is going to give us some insane value. That's just going to be 1 creature though, and we really need to get rid of that. Okay, so I think I'm just going to use my God Power. Piercing Bolt is huge, because I can trade here and I can play Piercing Bolt now. And we maintain the board. Let's see if we can get some value out of Wither Fingers on the next turn. Okay, actually, I was thinking about that. But you know what I'm gonna do now, guys? Let me play Wither Fingers as well.
Dance.
My opponent is going to start with their God Power. Let's see what they are going to find now. That is okay. Can you play another creature, please? No. Honestly, guys, I think I'm just going to make the trade here. Wait, we still have how much damage? 16 damage, right? We're close to win. We were close to winning this one. Should I just start by using my God Power? Is that greedy? No, let me do that actually. That is huge, because I can put these two to sleep. Now I am going to attack my opponent directly, guys. And I am also going to play the Dionysian Dragon to you, as weird as that might seem, because now that's going to be a 2/6 creature, and basically we're keeping it alive. Now my opponent needs to find an answer to win the game. That was a very greedy play. Let's see if it is going to be enough to win us the game, or if it is going to bite us in the butt. Yep, the game is ours. Let's go. Guys, that was game number 5, and honestly, I didn't think we could make it. We could make a 5-0 with this run. But let's move on to the next one. I really want to get another entry for the Mythic Raffle. Let's go. This is game number 6 of our sealed run, and guys, honestly, we have had a pretty good run. Do I want to keep this? The Dionysian Dragon can give us some value later on. So, yeah, the Ballista is much better. I am probably playing the Scuttler's entry on turn 1. Yep, I think that's going to be the case. This can trade evenly into... Oh, makeshift shift. Okay, actually. Wow, my opponent is playing a very strong deck, as it seems like, so I am always playing Appeal to Mercy now, and I am going to pray. Didn't I just get rid of you? And I am just going to pray that we don't get one health creatures. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen, sadly. So my opponent is going to have a very strong Carrion Eater now. Yep, that's going to suck a little bit for us. Okay, but at least I can play the Overgrown Rhino now. That was a very strong start for my opponent. Oh, what? My opponent is going to attack me directly, actually. So, right now I can do this. Then, I can also just do that. Or no. Let me play you, actually, the Lady of Whispers. Let's force my opponent to decide what they want to do. How do we want to play this turn is the question. I can play the Ballista. That is going to give me an extra card. I really want to keep this alive, but I don't think I have enough to do that. Honestly, this might be a little better, because that's going to draw me 2 cards this turn. Let's obliterate this actually. Injured Sprout, that's going to draw me another card. I am going to play the Injured Sprout now. That's going to draw me another card, basically, yeah. This is good, but for a little bit later, and honestly, I am going to use the extra mana as well, as greedy as that seems, because I really want to draw another card out of that. Let's get all the value that we can, and let me attack my opponent directly. Now, my opponent has to find an answer to the board. That was a little lucky, if I am being honest with you. My opponent can just attack this now. Oh, please find 1 damage somehow. Okay, I guess we need to trade that, always. I can just play you now, if I am being honest. Yeah, guys, let me put that on the board. Then I can put you as well on the board. I can put you on the board, and the Field Assassin as well. But now, if my opponent has Rapture Dance, I mean, still, even if they do have Rapture Dance, we are not in the worst spot. But we really need to clear this board, so I couldn't not play a lot of creatures now, because that's going to be 6 damage every turn. Yep, Rapture Dance. We called it. But now, honestly, I can play a couple of Ballistas. And yeah, I think I'm going to put both Ballistas down. Let's do that. By the way, Hero in Training, we got rid of that, but the fact that my opponent has this Relic with 5 attacks and 2 strength, that's huge. Like, if we manage to win this one, if my opponent is going to attack me, that's good. Now this has 1 health, and then Spellbound. Okay, we'll take that. It means that we're not dealing damage. Oh! Actually, that's good. Nightleaf Prowler for my opponent. Nightleaf Prowler. What am I playing this turn is the question. Let me start by playing the Erratic Portal, actually. Nithos is interesting. That is not good. I guess I'm probably playing Nithos. I'm probably going to get Nithos. And then I'm going to play the Heroic Brawler. And I'm going to end my turn. I didn't want to play the Nightleaf Prowlers because that would have meant that my opponent would make a very free trade, basically, here. And now they can't do that anymore. Oh no! Wow! What a combo. What a combo, actually. What? Oh no! That works like this? I had no idea. I honestly had no idea. Okay, how do we get rid of that now? Oh my goodness. Okay, basically, this is how we're getting rid of it. I am not even going to risk it. Let's transform this creature. That is decent. I probably need to get rid of that now. And guys, I think I'm just going to use my God Power afterwards. Let's get Nightmare.
Wait for the punchline.
This is turning out to be a very difficult game. I had no idea that the Dart Maniac can activate the Deadly by using his ability. That was huge. Ready for my opponent. Let's see what they are going to play now. Stone Skin Poison, that's okay. And nothing else? Okay, that's a great turn for me to play that. I am also going to draw a card. I don't really want you. Let's try to find something better. Balthazar is... Wow, Balthazar is great. Because now I can play Balthazar... Oh no, I can't. Wait. But anyway, Balthazar is great. Balthazar is great. Guys, this is another very difficult and exciting game. Savage Strike. My opponent is going to get rid of that, actually. Okay, we'll take that. Now, let me put Balthazar on the board. I am going to use my God Power. Let's play Stolen Plants, actually. John Dagger is quite interesting. I can take this, just to deal 1 more damage to my opponent every turn. Guys, we have better options, but I'm going to get the Cobra Scepter, in all honesty. Because now I can play that on curve, and this puts actually a clock to my opponent. My opponent is now at 8 mana. Wind Breath, okay. Balthazar gave us insane value. That was huge. Now I can play... I'm probably starting with my God Power again. Do I want to risk playing the Nightleaf Prowler? I mean, I can. Why not? Let me deal 2 more damage to my opponent, and I'm going to end my turn. If my opponent plays another removal...
Honesty is so dull.
We're still okay. Basically, as long as we delay the game and my opponent is not winning, we're in a great position because of this relic. Unbound Flames. Yep, that's a removal. I mean, that had to happen sometime, right? Now, what do? I can play the Dionysian Drunk, and then I can give him +1 health and regeneration, and I'm going to end my turn. Again, 1 more damage to my opponent. Flow Shaper Palace, that is okay. Oh, come on. Okay, I am definitely getting rid of that now. And honestly, I can play Dahlia as well, or I can just use my God Power. Guys, let me put Dahlia on the board. No. Okay, let me end my turn afterwards.
Go get him. I'm ready.
1 more damage with a Cobra Scepter. This is how we're winning this game. Inferno, another huge removal. We'll take that. Cutthroat Insight is huge here. Let's see what my opponent can play. Oh, Avalanche Watcher. We can play... Wait, if my opponent plays Avalanche Watcher, we can just play Wither Fingers. I would rather get rid of Nithos, in all honesty. Also, I want you to notice that my opponent cannot draw cards now, since they can't play Cram, they can't play Mobilized. I am getting rid of Nithos here, guys. Oh, that's huge. You can put that on the board immediately. Guys, I think we're winning this game. The value that the Cobra Scepter actually gave us is insane. I don't believe it. Okay, there goes the God Power. What are you looking for? Nightmare, okay. But still, yep, guys, we're winning the game. We can win on this turn. I can just play this creature now to give +1 strength to the spider, and then as soon as I end my turn, we are actually going to get lethal with a Cobra Scepter. That's huge. Let's give a thumbs up to my opponent. That was a great game. I really enjoyed it. Let's move on to the next one. Guys, this is game number 7 of our sealed run, and honestly, we are now at 6-0, so that's actually an insane run. I thought that this deck could make it only up to 3 or 4 wins, but it is looking good. It's looking great. Let's see if we can make it all the way to the final win now and get another ticket for the final mythic and get another ticket towards the mythic raffle. That's going to be so cool. Imagine if we manage to get it actually. This starting hand is definitely not the best. Oh my goodness. Okay, at least we can play that to recover the board. Okay, the Field Assassin is good. Let's play that immediately on turn 1, and then I am going to end my turn. Enduring Seal for my opponent, that is interesting. Guys, in all honesty, I am not going to attack with a Field Assassin since it is hidden. I'm just going to draw a card. Rapture Dance, we don't want you. Balthazar is much better, and I can actually put him on the board. Let me end my turn. I am not going to attack and let my opponent get this creature for free. That is a hidden creature for my opponent. Okay, now this is a little problematic, so I'm just going to play you. And I am going to attack my opponent directly. I can also put this on the board. I am still going to keep this creature hidden.
What exactly do you think you're doing?
Yep, that's going to be an easy trade for my opponent. Appeal to Mercy, wow. That might be a small mistake, however, we'll see. Now we can clear the board. Let me attack here. Obviously that's going to give a card to my opponent, but we can also trade the board. And guys, now I can play this on an empty board. If this creature survives, we are drawing 2 cards on the next turn. Actually, this card turned out to be an insane value. Armory Heist, we don't have any relic in our deck, that's good. Okay, I am always playing the Silk Spite here, guys, we're drawing 2 cards. This puts me in a great position. Let's attack my opponent for 4 damage. That's going to draw 2 cards. Guys, I am honestly feeling amazing about this game. The start, we managed to turn it around. We've made the very good decision not to attack with a Field Assassin. Fortress Fury always here, I think. That is going to immediately clear this creature for my opponent, and we are dealing 7 damage now. Since we maintain the board and we have another removal, if my opponent plays a strong creature, we can just play Poison Dart. Guys, I think we might win. Another one. Oh, what? Order Blade of the White Plane? How? What? Why do you even do that? Wow, okay. I spoke too soon. My opponent... I think I can just play you now. Yeah, we can play that. Let me end my turn.
Go fish.
This turn is interesting. We can play a couple of Ballistas now, actually. Let me trade this creature immediately, and I am going to end my turn. Okay, how did my opponent clear the board? I have no idea what just happened. Okay, that was a good card. I am probably playing Dahlia now, and I am going to use my God Power. Let's get Sneak a Peek. Or Pocket Pair. That might be better. My opponent played a couple of very strong cards to reclaim the board. Oh, Cerberus is huge as well, but we are going to immediately get rid of it with Poison Dart. Yep, Poison Dart always here. And then I'm probably putting that on the board. Let me actually summon these 2. Guys, I spoke too soon. This game actually might end up being a very difficult one. How Dark Knives? Okay, that is interesting. How do we deal with this now? Let me check what my opponent has in their hand, actually. Cutthroat Insight. Let's get rid of you. Devouring Blade is also strong, but let's get rid of you. Then I can play this. Let's populate the board a little bit. Let me play pocket pair as well. Yep, Wither Fingers is huge here, guys. Let me just attack again directly. Okay, my opponent is going to attack me directly, which means that now I can... Okay. Guys, Wither Fingers is going to be huge here. Actually, wait, we have a better turn now. Let me attack this. Then I can put this creature to sleep to break the ward. Then I can use the extra mana. What? I think this is probably just a visual bug. Yeah, and now I can play Wither Fingers. I am going to assume that this is just a visual bug. Yep, let's deal 4 more damage to my opponent. And guys, unless my opponent actually manages to get very lucky when they attack with their relic, we might just win the game now. A toast to peace! No! That's not good. Wither Fingers is going to be destroyed now.
My hand is full.
Honestly, I can play you. Let's give one more attack to my Amazon. Actually, I shouldn't have played that. That's a mistake. That's a mistake, guys. Because now my opponent can play a Devouring Blade. They can trade here and clear one of my Amazons, which is going to deny us the lethal. What? They probably don't realize that, which is good for us. GG! Guys, we made it again all the way up to 7 wins. That was an insane run. Don't forget to make a comment right now to enter the giveaway. And also, don't forget to subscribe because we're going to be doing a huge pack opening at the end of this month. Thank you all for watching. See you all tomorrow.